Lisa DeBoer coming to you live for our global Gimme 5, and we are here in beautiful Switzerland on Lake Geneva with the amazing Dr. JC, who is both an anesthesiologist and he is an EMS director for 2 different counties here in Switzerland. And so we've got a lot of great information. We talked about earlier when we were at the university. We've got some great information. We're watching behind us because not only are the Swiss Alps directly behind us for this Gimme 5, we are also potentially going next to the what is the waterfall? The waterfall, they call it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the world famous Geneva waterfall. Actually, this thing, believe it or not, is sending at each and every moment 7 tons of water in the air. So if you venture in the vicinity, you better
Take
water
cover.
because you can get very wet in a very short time.
Yes. So when we were talking to Scott a few minutes ago, he was saying the difference between EMS in the United States versus here, and we were talking about some of those differences.
Yeah. Actually, there are not so much differences because exactly as the US, Switzerland is a confederation, which means we have 26 different counties. Each of one has his own health system, which means we have some paramedic-based system, some physician-based system, like here in Geneva.
So the organization of this vehicle is incredible, and what they are able to carry in this particular vehicle is mind-blowing. And this is the emergency physicians and the paramedics that are riding on these.
That's a great thing. That's a great thing. You see, actually, with the same opinion with Laura. When you use vasopressors or any anesthesia medication in my hospital, people don't enter the OR without having a one-way valve on the perfusion, because otherwise it's so dangerous. You inject epinephrine, it runs up the tube, then you get ROSC, and you say, okay, let's keep the blood pressure down, let's give a little bit of fluid, and then up goes the blood pressure, and that's fantastic.
I'm going to take this out.
Yeah, of course.
I just want to
You can take everything out.
so that way you can actually see what
Don't
JC is
use that
talking about.
in life,
And this particular brand.
That's something I borrowed from Basel University Hospital, where actually they had it only if the patient had some vasopressors. But since I said, okay, now anesthesia, any anesthesia medication, muscle relaxant, something like that, are exactly as dangerous. So one-way valve, that's a very useful thing. I've seen a lot of accidents happening, even for heart surgery, when you bring your patient to the ICU and then the bag drops to the floor, so you, it's so dangerous. So that's a very simple solution. And actually it's quite, we have a lot of diversity in the EMS, but it works well, exactly like in America.
Yes,
actually.
yes. Well, you, when we saw earlier, you had a very unique setup for your paramedics and physicians, and they go together. Can you explain what that is and what you call it?
Oh, absolutely. Well, the county where I work, we have a paramedic-based system, but since we are in a remote area, we have to rely for difficult cases on HAMS. We have a physician-based HAMS in Bern University Hospital. Trouble is, as you know, helicopters can fly by bad weather, which means from time to time our paramedics are on their own, very, very lonesome in the mountains, and so they have to have very solid training. And we're talking about pediatric cases, so as I always say, they have to follow what I call the KISS principle, which is, as you know, keep it simple and stupid, which is very important in pediatrics.
So coming to you again for our global Gimme 5. Thank you for being here, and Dr. JC, thank you for just being amazing.
My pleasure.
Thank you.